Hello.
Hey.
Hey, honey. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Absolutely nothing. Oh, really? He's pretty excited. Thinking he said $1 million on TV, and I pushed him to Rafael how he was arrested. And he never arrested. So he's for $7 million on TV now.
All right.
Yeah. Nothing yet.
Okay. You know what I would do? If they call, I want to pick up.
Okay.
Right. Which is made an attempt. But I also want you to look up how to record a conversation.
I'm sure I'll make it. Okay, I'll do that now.
So make sure you look up online, on wherever. Maybe there's an app that you can download.
Okay.
You can practice, but you want to see if you can record the conversation. Let's see, really, that way you call him back on your time.
Right. No, I got it.
Yeah. But you must record it.
Okay.
1,000%.
Let me look into that.
Do not talk to anyone without recording what you're talking about.
I got you. Okay. Let me start working on that. Okay.
President Nixon did it, you can do it.
Okay.
I love quoting President Nixon. You get away with anything. He did it.
Yeah. It's very cute. I just do a little tennis outfit, and we try them on. They're so excited. I have pictures of, they have two of them on, and the other two are in the other room. What? Oh, you captured a dog? Oh, great. Bring it to the sink, honey.
So I'm trying to figure out how those kids are up there all day long. The biggest mess to stuff destroyed in the apartment is you smell like a cup of coffee.
I'm the only one who made that carpet dirty.
I mean, you have like the two messy 5- and 6-year-old boys tearing the place apart, and the one person who messes it up the most is the most careful person with a cup of coffee.
Right. That's because when I take care of them and I feed them, I keep them at the table, don't move your food away and everything. And here I go to try to open up a door with one hand, can't open it because it's too heavy to pull, and can't balance my coffee, and I spill it.
Terrible. I'm surprised. Was it a wool carpeting?
Can't clean this thing. Can't clean
is it
this.
wool or what is
everything. It's like a Berber, but I think it's like wool, isn't it? This carpet. I don't know what the hell it is, Berber. But the thing is, it's when I sent the letter to the property manager about whether to stay here or not, one of the things that I requested was to have certain things removed because I don't like them or I want it out. And one of the things I said is this carpet, I want that out. I want the floors professionally cleaned with machinery and all that. And he did everything. So are
they going to let you stay there next year?
It depends what Clint finds for us. He's looking now. I told him to check the Continuum, the Murano Grand, and the Murano at Portofino. Those three. No, you can't take a bookie to him.
Oh, Clint, not Cliff.
Clint. I know Clint. Yeah. Clint,
but otherwise, it's your place available if you wish.
Yeah, I spoke to the landlord. He's going to keep the rent the same.
That's awesome.
And I said, but I want stuff done. I want these floors cleaned. I want the rest of his dishes out of here so I can use my own dishes and glassware and all that. He said he agreed. It took him about 2 weeks to hear back from the owner in Italy. And I met him actually. I was out for a walk with Dad by the marina. And
you met the owner?
No, I've never seen the owner. I met the realtor.
Okay.
The property manager here, who's Italian also. And he said, I finally heard from him. And he'll do everything you requested. Only one of the things I asked is like in the guest bathroom, there's no place to put anything. The sink is like the entire counter. So I said, I have no place to put anything. Can I get a little mirrored cabinet or something on the wall? That he didn't want to do. So Dad and I went to the container store and we bought a little plastic cabinet and sits under the sink when I want to put it away. Otherwise, I leave it out. Now the boys have a place to put toothbrushes and washcloths and paste and stuff. So solve that problem, and the rest.
Well, that's awesome. So
anything you want out, he'll take out.
Wendy can stay in her place for another year, and you can stay in your place for another year.
Right.
That's perfect.
If he can't find me something, like even if it's a little more, that's spectacular with an amazing view and all, then I'm not moving. I'm not going to go to the effort.
No, I tell you what, like, remember what I was saying to you, like, when you were going down there, like, I don't want to move every year. I'm like, Mom, a lot of times if it's a rental, they're going to, unless it's like a crazy market where people are trying to cash out, it's a rental. They usually are happy to have people stay there a year or two. Same place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's awesome.
He even asked me, he said, would you do it for 2 years? I said, the reason I'm telling you I don't know is because, and that's my big hesitation this year, is that starting in March of 17, they're going to be doing all their jackhammering on a daily basis at that lower pool. Now, you saw the other day, the lower pool gets the sun at this time of year. The upper pool doesn't get the sun until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
What construction are they doing in the pool?
Oh, they've got a massive construction project. Guys, don't do that. The
little pools, I was there with you guys yesterday. It was so nice.
Yes, beautiful. They are going to redo the whole area. They're going to leave the pool, but they're extending out. They're going to make a bigger overhang. They're going to put more flowers. It's going to take 6 months. Then, I'll do piano with you in a second, honey. And then they're going to do the upper pool, which means everyone who was at the upper pool now is going to gather at the lower pool. That's going to be 8 months to a year. And they're redoing that whole upper area. They're adding new hot tubs. They're adding a hot tub that has an infinity pool and leaves like over the edge of the area that faces the bed. So they're in that. It's like you'll be in the hot tub. It's an infinity hot tub overlooking the state. It's actually as gorgeous as you come in up to the lobby. If you look immediately to your left when you come in, there's a constant moving of what it's going to look like.
Okay.
So it's beautiful. Wow. You want to live through it, or do you want to come back in a year when it's done? That's what that's what I wrote. That's what I wrote in my letter to the owner. I said, I'm very
he knows that because it's the pain in the ass to start rented whether it's under construction.
That's right.
So
it's going to be in one pool or the other. They're not doing them both at the same time. But
I mean, the good thing is the pool's not really that used, but still it doesn't matter.
It becomes a very crowded area if everybody is involved. And a noisy area.
Look, number one, you don't get hit with assessments. Number two, you change your mind. Okay, I'll go live in the continuum for a year or two.
So that's my thought. Because I was at the park yesterday with the boys and with Lorenzo and playing out there, and I was looking up at the continuum at all the hanging scaffolds all around it, working on that project. So, I have to see where do I want to be and have quiet and be able to use the facilities, and I can always move back. I'm learning from my stuff. I can always move back.
Listen, if your biggest decision of the day is do I live in the continuum or the icon, it's a good day.
Yeah.
That's when I used to say that to Dave Tapio when like trying to decide what jet ski you want to get. Like, the biggest decision is what jet ski you want to get. Like, things are going really good.
Right.
Because there's always, but it's great. I mean, and that's the thing is what I always told you guys about when you move down there is that besides you need to live in a secure building, you need to have the flexibility of being like, all right, I don't like what's going on here. The guy will be out in 90 days.
Right.
That's it. That's it. I mean, there is nothing better than having the freedom to pick up and do and come and go as you please and not even spend like a minute saying, well, I got to sell this and who knows what you saw it was when you go to sell your house. Like, yeah, you wanted X price, and then a realtor sits down and says, no, it's worth this.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, by the way, for every $1 million you buy, it's $60,000 lost in agent's fees.
Sure.
So the last thing you want to do is buy a place and then have it go up, 5% in value. You're really losing a fortune because you're losing 6%.
Right.
It's nice to have the liquidity and be able to pick up and go and come and move.
I think it is. I think at this point that's really a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's why when people are like, oh, I own. No 80-year-old person on the planet should own.
Yeah.
Think about it. You'd be so much better off. Like, even if you owned your place outright for cash at 80, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you be better off refining, taking all the money out, and then just making monthly payments on your house? So if you live to 90, you only paid for 10 years of the house.
I always think it's amazing that they give people like in my age category and moving up to Del Rey and all that, they're picking up these huge mortgages 30 years. I'm thinking, how many of us would Del Rey?
Well,
not likely.
The thing is this, is that you wouldn't even be living in that house because, let's face it, people 96 years old don't live by themselves in the house.
Right.
So that's silly. But the whole thing is like owning versus leasing. Like, you're leasing your car, you don't own it. It means you get to give it back without trying to have to sell it or this, that, or the other. What's the difference?
Yeah, I get it.
It's more of a mental thing where people sit and they're like, oh, I'm a renter. They rent, I own. Like,
right.
When you drive the Lexus, there is no difference between the Lexus and the Mercedes. Like, you own one, lease one, you're basically renting one and owning the other.
Right.
But what does it mean? It just means you don't have to go through the hassle of selling it, and you're getting it back in 3 years.
That's true.
So it's not any. If anything, I think it just gives you more flexibility. Unless you're in that, like we were saying on the boat the other day, unless you're in that category where you have 20 or 30 million, so that you don't care that you wasted $500,000 on a bad decision because it really doesn't matter.
Right. That's right.
So if you're not in that category, you can still enjoy it. You just don't have to be married to it.
That's right.
So
okay, let me find out how to do what you mentioned. I'm going to go online now and try to figure it out.
Yeah, do not take. What I can say is this: do not take any calls.
I know.
You can always call whoever back whenever you want.
Right.
And it must. And I know there's apps. If it's not already on the iPhone, there's got to be an app to record a conversation.
Yeah, I can see it now. I see it. There's apps. So let me work on that so I can put that on.
So then do that, and then practice everything, and then also practice a call coming in and recording it, and then playing it back and making sure it goes. But nothing goes without it being recorded.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Are you finished there, or do you have more to go?
I'm sitting in my driveway at my house.
No.
Yeah.
Good for you. Oh, I'm glad. That's great. I placed the order earlier. This lady in next took the order from Delaware, and I'm going to pick it up at 11:30. So
I do actually have people to. I'll tell you more about it when I see you. But I spoke to Doug Weinberg. I had him over the house the other day for my insurance.
Oh yeah.
So what they do is they either take the last year that you worked, or the highest 2 years of the last 3 and average them together. And if your income drops 76%, you're considered 100% disabled. So I can still work.
I
just, what's that?
If that happens, you'd still be able to work a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said to Doug, I was like, Doug, my back is killing me. I'm like, I haven't been to the doctor yet just because I've been putting it off. I go, my lower back is killing me. I still want to do what I do, but I have a feeling like I didn't work Thursday, so today my back feels great. I think that the answer is don't work 2 days in a row. So, I'll go to a doctor and see what they say, and just play it out from there. But he was telling me some really interesting things about my policy.
Oh, good. Let's talk about it on Sunday.
Yeah. One of the policies I have for $10,000 is for life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've got a total of $25,000, and one of them is for life.
Wow.
So, and the other one is till like 65, and one is till 67. But it's nice. You can still work. Just if you're not working as much as it drops, then you're being compensated. But I'll show you all the numbers. It's really interesting how it'll play out. Yeah, I mean, listen, 25 a month comes out to $300 a year tax free, which becomes the same as if you earn $500 paid taxes on it, you have $300 left. So my policy in itself would pay me the equivalent of making $500,000 a year on salary. That's my policy. And then, if let's say I average $1 million a year for work, then it went down 76%, so saying it went down to 240. That alone right there would be 240, and 500 would be 740.
That would be amazing.
So if my income went down to 240, my policy would be in effect, and then I would have, so I'd get 740. Then that doesn't include real estate and everything else. That doesn't include it at all. Or dad's office or anything. I mean, that's all. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
So I can literally, if I had to take time off for that, I could literally get like 740 for working 2 days a week. I mean, there's only so many days in a row I can work without my back hurting.
Right.
So today I feel great. It's because I didn't work yesterday.
Yeah.
So otherwise, my back is. I can tell you how much money I made on the day based on how bad my back hurts. It's so it's like I feel great and I'm so happy when I don't make money because my back doesn't hurt. When my back feels like shit, I can tell you when I had like an $8,000 day or $10,000 day or a $14,000 day by like how much I want to do, how bad my back hurts, and how badly I want to do nothing when I get home. It's just a direct. I can almost tell you how much I made and how I feel. Crazy. But anyway, I'm home. I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Okay.
Call me if you need anything, but don't rush to do anything.
No, I'm not.
And I think that's the right way to do it.
I think so too. All right, let me talk to you later. I'm glad you're home. Relax and enjoy yourself.
All right, sounds good.
Love you, honey. Bye.